DeRidder was actually founded in 1903, incorporated in 1903, and it was the railroad that made the city, because by 1910 there were probably 10 other communities in Beauregard Parish that were just as large as DeRidder, but DeRidder survived because it had the railroad, and we are a typical downtown because the main street parallels the railroad, and we have about 3 blocks of Main Street. It's self-contained, and most of the buildings are 1920s on, so most of them are about 100 years old. We think the quality of life is almost everything. Senator Mary Landrieu came down and she said, look, Fort Polk is the largest payroll in the state of Louisiana, and we must improve the quality of living for our soldiers there. And we have really tried to do that. We've had a big push to bring in restaurants. We have a theater, have plays, have musicals. The city owns an art gallery. We have concert series. I think we now have 16 concerts a year that are sponsored by the city. So we do everything we can. Festivals, we have 2 new festivals, a cuisine festival and a military festival.
Tell us about your store and what you provide here.
We provide the opportunity for people to find specialty food items, people who are on special diets, people who want to try whole grains for the first time, gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free, meat-free, any kind of special things, peanut butters without the fat, other nut butters, almond butter, walnut butter, macadamia butter, pecan butter, there's many others, essential oils, vitamins, supplements, meats with nitrates and nitrite-free, local milk from the dairy down the road.
Tell us about why you're located here on the historical Main Street.
It feels more like a family-oriented area. People can walk around downtown, go to the museum, visit some of the flea markets or Vintage Girl, some of the other places in town, and it just seemed like a walker-friendly, family-friendly place. And a lot of our customers come and stay a while. They don't just run in and run out. They want to stay a while, so they spend some time walking around downtown, and it just seemed to be a perfect fit for us.
Tell us about your spa. You have some very unique things in your spa.
We do. It's a wellness center and spa. We have oxygen therapy, vibrational therapy, red light collagen bed, which looks similar to a tanning bed, but it has no UVA or UVB rays. It's actually good for the skin and helps the body to provide more collagen. And we have a far infrared sauna, hydro massage. We do facials, massage, reflexology. I'm a traditional naturopath. I do iridology. We do saliva testing, skin analysis, and those type of things.
My grandfather started a store in 1947, and he passed away in 1967. My father took it over. And I've been in the store all my life, left it for about 14 years and came back about 4 years ago.
And so you're on Main Street here. Why is it important for you to be here on Main Street?
Well, we've always been on Main Street. My grandfather, when he started the store, was on Main Street, the other end of the block. And later on, they moved in the 50s. Early 50s, they moved to the north end of the block. And my dad's always felt strong about downtown DeRidder. He had an opportunity to move to a shopping center. And when they first opened, West Brothers had opened some shopping centers in north of DeRidder, and he decided to stay here. He just felt like it was where they were, and it's been good to him for all these years, so he decided to stay with it.
And what all do you carry here?
Boots are what we're really, really known for. We carry Western hats, a real good selection of hats and caps and belts. We carry a lot of ladies' boots too, a real big selection of ladies' boots. Wrangler jeans, we carry 22 different fits of Wrangler jeans.
There are a lot of railroad towns remaining, but not many of them are vibrant. And I think our downtown area is vibrant. The most frequent complaint I receive is, Mayor, there are no parking places downtown. And I say, hallelujah, because 10 years ago, you could have parked anywhere you wanted to. So the business district is coming back. We have a cultural district that incorporates the business district. We have a historical district that incorporates the business district. We have an old theater. It was purchased about 15 years ago, I think, by a local theater group, the Impromptu Players. And we were fortunate we were able to raise the money and renovate it. And we have a steady stream of functions in there, but the things that we're most proud of are the serious plays that we have, and we're proud of the musicals that we do, and we have a good number of concerts in there, and we're very pleased with that. When we have our Arts Parade concert series, that's when we bring in the groups from New Orleans. We always have it at the theater, and it's now called the Wooten Theater.
Tell us where we're standing right now. What is the name of this place?
This is the Beauregard Museum in DeRidder, Louisiana. We also house, this is Lois Lofton's doll collection.
And how many dolls and artifacts do you have here?
Oh, I believe there are 3,000 dolls here. The artifacts are almost innumerable.
And you collect them from where?
All over the parish here, in Beauregard Parish. And some things from Imperial Calcasieu Parish in the older times, of course.
And so this was a railroad town, and we're standing in the old railroad station?
Old railroad depot, yes. As a matter of fact, in the other room, there are 2 whistles that were attached to the outside of the depot, and they were sounded or blown when the train was within half mile of the depot, so that people who were across the street or down the block shopping would know to get back here. In those days, if you weren't here waiting, that engineer might not even stop.
Our Main Street program is very vital to our success in tourism, and for that we try to make sure that we have a great quality of life for the people that live here, plus we want our visitors to experience that way of life too.
Okay, Mayor, tell us about the Rad Art Gallery in a little more detail on it.
Well, it's a gallery that we purchased, or actually it was just an office building, but we purchased it and turned it into an art gallery. And we have a marvelous group of artists around town, and we simply called them together and said, here it is, do you have any use for it? And they've taken it and they run it, they operate it, they make a little profit, but they have never come back to the city and said, we need this or we need that. They're just enthusiastic. And it's right in the heart of our historic district, so we get a lot of walking traffic. We're very pleased with that.
Tell us about the events in the area here.
Gatorama is a passion lover's dream for automobiles or motorcycles. Here you can come and you can find a little bit of everything. We have a great collection that comes in for this show, probably over 100 or more vehicles. So if this is your passion, come out and see us. Treasure Fest is a bargain hunter's dream. We have over a 1 mile stretch of garage sales that equals well over 120 garage sales in one spot at our city's West Park. We have the Beauregard Watermelon Festival here, and we celebrate the harvest of our Sugartown watermelons. We have notoriety all around the world for having the sweetest watermelons, and that is our claim to fame. Every 4th of July, the city of DeRidder hosts a fireworks celebration underneath our outdoor pavilion downtown live. You can come out, get free hamburgers, hot dogs, and enjoy free fireworks. La Cuisine de Beauregard is one of my favorite events. You can come out and you can taste a little bit of Louisiana from all corners that we have. You can taste gumbo, étouffée, sauce piquant, you name it, pulled pork, we've got it. Come out and try a little bit of the samples that they offer. You won't regret it. It is a trip worth making. Our Miracle on Washington Downtown Christmas Festival is a Christmas bazaar where you can bring your family out as a family-friendly event. There's live entertainment. You can find great entertainment. It just puts you in the Christmas spirit. Come out and join us for that also.
So what would you like to add or tell visitors about why they should come to this Main Street and experience what all is here?
It reminds me of what town used to be like. Whenever I was a kid in this area, we used to go to town. It wasn't that you were, running to the store. You actually went to town and you would visit with your neighbors and your friends. And generally here in all of these stores, people remember your name, remember who you are, remember what you like, and you're more of a person, a part of the family rather than just another customer.
A lot of people that come in from Fort Polk, get stationed at Fort Polk, that have families, they love it because it's a rural personality, and they want to stay here. And we have a lot of people that, like I say, were stationed at Fort Polk and with their families, and they just want to stay here and raise their family in this sort of area.
We take a lot of pride in what we do around here. We take pride in our food, our culture, and we want you to walk away with a great experience when you visit with us.
People would like more information on your parish or the events here. Where can they get that?
They can log on to BeauregardTourism.com, or they can log on to our Facebook website, is Beauregard Tourism, and join us on Facebook.
We just think Main Street is a wonderful program. We think we have a great deal to be preserved, as do many communities in Louisiana, and we don't want people to overlook their history. I've had people tell me there's nothing of historical significance in DeRidder. They just haven't paid attention.